Knowledge truly is power. But what kind of knowledge? The occult knowledge. Information that has remained hidden from us for thousands and thousands of years. We are not free. We do not live in freedom. We are all slaves. We are all slaves to a system that is controlling every aspect of our lives. We are made to believe that we have access to freedom. We are made to believe that we have access to choice. But all the choices that we are being offered only serve to continue to maintain us under control. From the education system, the health system, the entertainment system, every single thing that we experience as being normal in our lives is part of the control mechanism. We are all under a form of mind control because people seem to continue to forget that it is through our thoughts that we create our reality. We do not really understand who we are. And we don't understand who we are because we have been minimized. We do not understand the power that we have access to. We continue to forget that we are all a form of God. And it doesn't matter what religion you come from. Let's just use this as the original source. And source is about consciousness. Consciousness is what creates everything. This is what separates animals from human beings, is our consciousness. Animals live off instinct. We as human beings live off of our consciousness. We can decide to do certain things. This is why we can think something and then we can create it. And we have the ability to create. We are the ones creating the reality in which we live. But we are continuously being told that we are dumb and we are stupid and we don't have what it takes and we're stupid. We don't have the ability to fend for ourselves, that we are less than. And this is why everything that happens in the world serves to reiterate this back to you. What is religion other than a form of control? It controls our belief systems. And when we look back through the ages, we can see that religion has always been a reason for war because it is different ideologies that are fighting against each other. When we look back to the First World War, the Second World War, basically every war that has been fought, a lot of the time has been about ideology. It has been about freedom. And the Cold War never ended. We have been in the Cold War. All these divide and conquer tactics that serve to confuse us, that serve to divide us, that serve to keep us fighting one another as opposed to the system, which is only benefiting a select few. And so the main way that we can start to gain back our control is to become aware of the fact that we are being controlled. But through your consciousness, you have the ability to change that. You have the ability to decide what you are and are not going to believe. Question everything, because this is why we need to have spiritual knowledge and spiritual understanding, because this world is spiritual above everything else. And this world is controlled by all kinds of different spiritual entities. And if we don't understand it, then we cannot see it. This is why knowledge is power, because when we have the knowledge, we can see. We have all been cast under a veil of illusion. And this is what the Vedic teachings talk about, the Kali Yuga, which we are coming to an end of. Even the Buddhists talk of releasing the veil of Maya, the veil of illusion, because nothing is really as it seems. This world is controlled by magic, and people misunderstand magic because of how it is portrayed in the movies, but magic is subtlety, and magic is also about mind manipulation. It's about hypnosis, and we are all under a form of hypnosis because we don't realize that the media is hypnotizing us by constantly sharing the same narratives over and over again. And remember, if you are repeated something over and over again, eventually you begin to believe it. But the colors, the sounds, the messages, everything that we are being shown through our eyes serves to reinforce this veil of illusion. And this is what we are fighting right now. When we look at the chaos of the world, what is happening is because too many people are waking up. And what does that mean? Is too many people are starting to realize that they are conscious and they have the ability to choose whatever it is that they want to experience. And this is why I keep repeating over and over again, become aware of your thoughts, become aware of your emotions, because when you are aware of them, they cannot be controlled. You will be the one controlling them, and you will be the one to decide what experience it is that you want to have in this world. So all the truths that are coming out at the moment are occult truths, because this world is controlled by cults. And there are all kinds of different cults. But remember, what we are presented at face value is not the reality of things. Symbols. Learn about all the different symbols, because all these symbols that we see all over the world, including logos, are also connected to sigils. Sigils being connected to witchcraft. Sigils represent a certain form that allows you to keep re-anchoring the energy of that thing. And so we have to become aware of spirituality and occult knowledge in order to gain power, in order to break free of the system that is continuously controlling everything that we experience.